guest tonight is the world's largest collector of espionage equipment and spy devices. Please welcome the author of the ultimate spy book, H. Keith Melton. We've had you on the show before. You always show us cool stuff. And let me stress, this stuff is real. This is actual stuff that was used by the KGB, by East German intelligence. What's it called?
The Stasi.
The Stasi. Let's begin, because there's so much to learn. Let me move this out of the way.
You know, it's funny. We think the Cold War is over, but this neat stuff, incredible technology keeps coming up. We'll start with a quiz. What one thing in the world would an East German guard dog rather have than anything else in the world?
An East German guard dog? Well, a female guard dog.
In heat.
In heat, okay.
And so the East German intelligence said, we're going to use this to track people. And they actually synthesized the reproductive hormones of a female German shepherd in heat and developed it into an aerosol spray. And I have brought this for you. This is an actual...
fiend! And so what would they do? Tell me how this would work.
Say Andy is an agent.
Yes.
We want to track him. We're not too sure of his loyalties. What they would do is put this in a little atomizer.
Right, a little...
And that's it. And simply go to his door.
Right.
Before he goes to work, on the door mat, simply spray a couple of puffs. As he walks over it, they found that they could track him for up to 3 days throughout Berlin. It turns out that...
Well, so could every... I mean, he'd be the guy with, like, 30 dogs behind him, right? Wouldn't he start to think something was up?
Well, I don't know. You tell me, would he?
No.
I'd just be, like, happy.
Yeah. Happy dogs. They like me. This is ingenious. So that's incredible. That's incredible.
And what we did, we actually tracked down one of the people. I would be careful if I opened that or something. Do you have a pet at home?
Oh, well, no, I don't.
Oh, well, then just, okay, you could open it.
Oh, I just wanted to smell what it was like. I want to know what it's like to be an East German dog in heat. It's not bad. What else we got? What is...
Okay.
Tell me what this is right here.
Well, quite a serious piece.
Yes, of course, no joking.
In 1960, when Gary Powers was shot down in the U-2 over Russia, the CIA had produced 3 tiny pins. And this is a straight pin. But actually, inside the straight pin, there was a separate pin.
You can see that here. Yeah. There's a casing, an outer pin, and then this goes inside that pin. And what is it?
It was actually... It has grooves, and it contained one of the most lethal poisons. It was to kill himself.
It's a suicide pin.
It's a suicide pin.
And how quickly would it render you into a state of deadliness?
10 seconds.
10 seconds?
Yeah. Now, I would point out to you with some seriousness, to my knowledge, it has not been cleaned.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, why do you tell me that before the show?
Well, one always needs to be careful.
Getting hot in here. Chest constraining.
Quick, drink something.
Something, drink now. Love dog. That's enough. You're the worst guy to have around the lab. Quick, drink something. Tell us what this is, old chum.
Okay. One of the benefits,
This looks like an ordinary block to me.
Well, hostile intelligence services found out that the U.S. had this wonderful thing called standardized purchasing. When we sent desks in embassies and consulates overseas, we always used the same brand because we got great prices.
All the desks in government buildings were the same.
So what they said was, we need a way to hide a listening device. And they said, we're going to steal the brace that goes beneath the seated area.
Right.
So we'll bribe a cleaning person. They'll go in with a screwdriver, pry off the old one, and we're going to actually produce a series of these.
Duplicate them.
And
then you just nail this to the underside of the desk. It fits right in. And there's a little hole right there. There's that big hole, which I guess is
for the mounting
screw. And then there's a tiny little hole right there.
That's for the airway.
Look at that. That's amazing.
And actually, every word in an office or in the room would be heard, and it would transmit it out to a listening
So this
device.
actually fits somewhere in a desk. They didn't just bolt that there or something. Where is that listening device? I've got to find it, but where? Do people ever, like, because when you know, times got tough and they didn't have a lot of money towards the end of the Cold War, did they ever just pin one of these to people? How do they know what's happening? Got to find out where it is.
So it's a more sophisticated version of karaoke.
Yes. People just sing into this now. Oh, my God. You know what? That's all the time we have.
Well.
We're going to have to... Thanks for obeying the go-aw sign. We're all out of time, but thank you very much for coming on the show. And please come back and bring more stuff with you, because it's always cool. H. Keith Melton, everybody. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. That is our show for the night. We do want to thank all our guests. Thanks for showing us all that cool stuff. Mr. H. Keith Melton, thank you. He's the man. We also want to thank John Malkovich for being here tonight. Our thanks to Craig T. Nelson. You got to Andy Richter. You got to Max Weinberg. Max Weinberg 7. Good night, everybody. Stay tuned for later. We'll see you tomorrow.